Now, a British expert on Chinese issues has called on the UK to learn more about the history of Hong Kong. We spoke earlier to Jenny Clegg about China's national security law for Hong Kong. She's the author of the book China's Global Strategy and has followed China's development since the 1970s.
British people really need to understand the history. They talk a lot about Black Lives Matter, the immorality of slavery. Well, immediately after slavery, there was this Opium War. I think that the British people, they need to be reminded Hong Kong was seized by British colonial power in a war, in an immoral war, one of the most immoral wars that there's been, to open China to the opium trade. As far as the British government is concerned, I think that they would do better to think about their own role since 1997. It was Deng Xiaoping that came up with the idea of one country, two systems, not the British government. The British government has just stood as a judge and looked at, is China living up to it? Is China not living up to it? And on the side, actually, apparently encouraging the opposition to create this situation of impasse. So I think the British government would do well to look at its own role. How much has it actually helped to make the one country, two systems work? So I think it's very normal for countries to have national security legislation. We have legislation in the UK. The United States has lots and lots and lots of legislations covering this kind of thing, and in some cases with the punishments even more severe than the security law that's being passed for Hong Kong.